Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. My name is Josh, and this is Wrestling in Review. Last night was SmackDown Live. We kicked off the show with a New Day in-ring promo. The story of the promo is the New Day gonna quit WWE? All three members of the New Day came out. They were recapping their career in WWE, the titles they won, the memories they made. They were talking about how Kofi's been mistreated, not just right now, but his whole career in WWE. They asked Vince McMahon to come out, and after a while, he did come out. And immediately after Vince McMahon came out, he was interrupted by Daniel Bryan, who basically says, let them quit. They're B-plus players. If you want to make a new day, new day, we'll just call someone up from NXT and make them huge because you're Vince McMahon. You can do whatever you want. He called them all B-plus players. Xavier Woods then said to Daniel Bryan that you were scared of Kofi, and that's why you didn't want to fight him at WrestleMania. At the end, Vince McMahon gives Xavier and Big E a chance to help Kofi get to WrestleMania by putting them in a tag team gauntlet match to run later on tonight. And if they win, Kofi is in at WrestleMania. Next, they had a backstage promo. It was Becky Lynch. She was talking about the women's title match main event WrestleMania and how she won the Beat the Clock challenge, and how she even said that Charlotte Flair brings nothing to the table. She says that she brings the people, Ronda brings the title, but what does Charlotte Flair bring? She brings nothing. She is soon interrupted by Charlotte Flair's music, and out to the ring we go. Here's Charlotte Flair. She talks a little smash to Becky Lynch, saying, "You know what? I'm going to prove to you what I bring." Anyway, she comes out. Asuka comes out next. Oh, we're going to have a rematch from last year's WrestleMania. It's awesome. And then all of a sudden, it is said that the SmackDown title is on the line, and I knew exactly what was going to happen. Okay, maybe not exactly. This match was the best match of the night. It was so technical. It was so fluid. It was not wasted movement. It was back and forth. No one had the upper hand for more than a few moments of the match. There was a lot of amazing kicks, not only from Asuka, but from Charlotte Flair, too. They really looked like they connected solidly. Especially that, I like that one where Charlotte did like a backflip, but not a backflip, but she rolled back, and Asuka was able to kick her. I like that. And there was one where Asuka was able to kick Charlotte right, it looked like right in the face. It's solid. They were really going at each other. They were just destroying each other. Charlotte also hit second rope Spanish Fly, which looked amazing. Got a close call on that pin, too. Very close. I thought maybe. There was a lot of close calls during this match. But in the end, Charlotte Flair made Asuka tap out to the figure eight, and Charlotte Flair is your new SmackDown Women's Champion. I don't know what this means for the title match. I'm assuming that both titles will be on the line, and that they'll make the title like for Raw and SmackDown both. The winner or the champion will be on both Raw and SmackDown. I hope they do that with all the titles. Yeah, this was an amazing match. The only downside, I give this match 5 stars. It was just an amazing match. It was awesome. But I do feel bad. I feel bad for Asuka, because she's worth more than just to lose the title to make another match better. She still does. She deserves a big match of her own at WrestleMania. But yet, the titles that were given, it was more focused on the Raw. And then they just made the SmackDown and the Raw the same. It's kind of cool the way they did that, but like I said, I kind of feel bad for Asuka. Next, it was the Kurt Angle AJ Styles match, and I was looking real forward to this match. I've seen them fight tons of times in TNA, and this was the first time in WWE, and I was looking so forward to this. It was a fast start. There were nice counters. one after another. I thought the match was going to be over real quick, but no, it wasn't. And then after a little bit of back and forth, Randy Orton came in, and it was a DQ finish. He RKO'd AJ Styles, and then Kurt Angle helped AJ Styles by attacking Randy Orton. I wanted this match to be so much more, and it wasn't. But I still only give this match 1 star because it could have been so much better. It would have been a classic. Next, we have a Miz in-ring promo. He says he's gonna rip Shane limb from limb at WrestleMania. He challenges Shane to a no Falls Count Anywhere match. He wants the match at WrestleMania to be Falls Count Anywhere match. Shane did come out, but ahead of him was security and a random bunch of superstars on the roster. Shane McMahon starts mocking Miz, saying he has a potato face and he was happy to put his hands on him. He also says yes to the match at WrestleMania to make it a Falls Count Anywhere match, and then Miz mocks Shane. Shane mocks Miz's mother by saying that the biggest mistake that Miz's father has ever made was impregnating your mother. And that just got Miz all fired up, and he went out. He was stopped by the security, but they were taken out by the Miz. Then it was the superstar's turn to get the butt whipped, but eventually they were too much for him. But then he came back, and they fought up into the crowd, and then Miz took care of all of them, and then went back for Shane. And Shane by this point was skedaddling. He didn't want any of the Miz. I like this. I didn't know if I was gonna like a face Miz, but it's been good. I love the Miz, and I hope he wins. Next is oh no, it's not. There was a backstage segment with the Iconics. They basically announced that the women's tag team title match at WrestleMania will be a Fatal 4-Ways match. I'm assuming it's between them, Beth Phoenix and Natalya, the champions, Boston Hug Connection, and Tamina and Nia Jax. And hopefully it's a good match. Now it is time for the main event. When this first popped up, I was like, what? It's the main event already? But again, this is a gauntlet match, so it's going to run a little bit, right? It was a gauntlet match for Big E and Xavier. The first team they fought were the Good Brothers, and it was a quick match. Nothing really happened. They were able to hit the up, down, down pin, 1, 2, 3. Next was Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev. Shinsuke and Rusev got a lot of offense in here. They were really taking it to the New Day. It was really just setting up for the hot tag to Big E. Big E came in, and for a little bit he cleaned house. Not too much, but for a little bit he cleaned house. Another up, down, down. Bam. Another pin victory for them. Next was the Bar, and this is where they really get beat down. Again, the Bar was in control of most of this match. There was a hot tag to Xavier Woods. He came out and cleaned house a little bit. This match was very fast paced, at the same time very at parts, and then at other parts it was like slow because the heels, the Bar, were just beating down the New Day. They was just beating them down. Eventually, the New Day, I think it was Xavier Woods, he was able to roll up Sheamus for the pin, 1, 2, 3, and they were moving on to the next people. But before they were able to come out, the Bar attacked, and they put Big E through a table. And it looks like they're done, right? Then the next team to come out were the Usos, and they're coming out all hyped up, ready to fight. And then they grab a microphone and they say, Kofi deserves a shot at WrestleMania. You guys earn our respect. You're the fans, and you earn the fans' respect. And we forfeit this match. So the Usos just quit the match, and that was the end of that match. I forgot to say, during I forget. I think it was the bar match. I think when the bar won, or maybe it could have been the Usos. When they came out, they showed backstage Daniel Bryan and Rowan were flipping out because of what happened because they were doing so well. Anyway, I think this caused the next match, which was Daniel Bryan versus Rowan. Oh, no, sorry, Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus the New Day. At first, the New Day was just getting destroyed. They were like just getting destroyed by Daniel Bryan and Rowan. They even set up to put Xavier Woods through a table. That didn't work. They were able to subdue Rowan by throwing him into the post a few times and flipping the table up over him. And it was able to get a count-out win for the New Day because Rowan was technically the legal man. Kofi Kingston's going to WrestleMania. He even said backstage by Vince McMahon, said, yeah, he's going, but Vince McMahon did say, but can a B-plus player beat Daniel Bryan, which he will. I'm pretty sure he will. Locker room empties to celebrate with Kofi and the New Day. Because Kofi did come out after the match was over, and then the rest of the locker room came out. I give this match 4 stars out of 5. I would have give it 5, but some part of the matches felt kind of like long and kind of outdrawn and I don't want to say boring because I was invested in this match, but it was just like, okay, let's get to the next person. But overall, it's a good match. That's SmackDown Live, people. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.